And welcome to an FMP video update on our FMP, and it's the Tuesday the 14th of April, and we have been just trying to we have been working out our FMP, other side of things, written work, as well as and took a break, actually, as well as taking a break to from the production side of things. So I have so far I have mixed the kick and the snare, I believe. I have pretty much got a clear notice on how to clear notice on everything but the melody. So I believe so. The choirs are all good. It's just the melody that we're going back to. And I did say that I'd leave the tweaks to my brother, which is true, but I haven't done the main mixing yet, so I can't leave the fine tweaks to my brother here.
Linear production line at the moment, Sean. It's all on you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's begin. So let's have a listen. No, I can't have a listen to it yet. It's a bit too late. But yeah, I'll come back when I've tried to mix the melody, which is yeah. So I'm watching this video on mixing techniques with busyworkbeats.com, and so what we're gonna do is, well, I'm just watching this video to say that make sure you leave a lot of headroom in your mix, so that way, you know, we're probably producing way too high. We don't know.
Doing it, but what's happening is I'm producing at a really low volume. Okay, so that's the difference. A lot of you guys are producing with the volumes way up, and what you're doing when you do that is you're not leaving enough room. This is what people keep talking about, gain staging. This is what we're talking about. So chances are you're producing with your beat smack in the red. It's not a bad thing, but if you're looking to make your song sound finished, it won't sound good because you're not leaving enough headroom.
Yeah, so that's quite a fact from Busy Work Beats. Leave a lot of headroom in your mix, so that way there's, like, you can put vocals on there and put additives on there. If I go back to
and then I'll show you a couple plugins I used to. And then I'll show you a couple plugins I used to keep everything tame. But your mix probably looks like this. And there's nothing wrong with a track that's hard hitting, but the problem is you don't have vocals on it yet. So you're clipping without the vocals. Okay, so what we can do is...
yeah, so that's a very good thing to do, to leave a lot of headroom, as he says, as well as what we're doing. So if I go to our beat here as an example, and I bring up Edison on the master track. Edison. Edison. We can just Edison is right here. So we can just click record and just play. Oh no. Ah, I just made a mistake. I'm not playing from the start. So I'll just go to my keyboard here. Stop. Okay, fine. It won't go do that. Stop. Okay. And we'll delete this. And we will just push play here. So what I'm doing is I'm just seeing where exactly basically. So yeah, I had an interruption there. Sorry guys. So if you look on the mixer, oh no, we're just panning to the left slightly here. We don't want to do that. If you look at the mixer slightly, you can. Oh no. Bear with. Just need the charger. So I'm back, guys. Let's try this again. So you can see that we've left a lot of headroom in the mix. It's going between 24 dB, I believe, 22 to 24 dB. It's not clipping, which is good, because if it was clipping, too much clipping wouldn't be good for the mix. So you can just look at our. We are just, yeah, as the sound goes. Yeah, so that's good. Thank you for watching, for now. So how can we tell that we're like not actually peaking, the soft clipping or clipping? Well, you can tell by the waveforms here that like they're not very big. If it was clipping, it would be say like up to say here. The waveform would be up to here, up to down to there. It'd be crazy. So an example of this is just say like a clipped version here, just a normal waveform to a very clipped version of that waveform, very high in decibels, and it would start to get very distorted in sound. So just so you can see, our waveform is nothing like a clipped waveform, like very clipped and distorted. That is really good.
What is the effect of clipping?
The effect of clipping is a distorted sort of sound that's terrible. When you clip,
How it's supposed to.
huh?
It won't sound how it's supposed
It won't sound how it's supposed to. Whether if it was a non-clipped sound, then it would sound how it's supposed to. Okay.
And what will happen if you have some like big expensive speakers and you've got some things overloading and playing at a higher volume than they're supposed to be?
That could break the speakers, their valves inside of them. If you're playing from a
They just damage it.
yeah, just damage it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nathan is just making an adjustment to the hi-hat right now, and
EQing it.
EQing it
because
because there's a bunch of crap in it. So we're just getting rid of the and we even have a preset called, where is it?
It's right here. It's right here. ETK crap cutter.
Oh yeah, ETK crap cutter. Funny. So yeah, he's just making the fine adjustments to make it sound good. I've done the mixing as far as I can do it.
I think it sounds pretty good overall. There's just a few things that I'd probably change, but I haven't listened closely yet, so I might be wrong.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay.
What do you think of that hi-hat though?
I think that that sounds clean.
Much cleaner. So
Yeah.
here's what it sounds like without it on. Actually, you know what? This is what it looks like as well. I'm just going to turn this all the way up so you can see the light. So this right here. If you look at the light in the spectrum, this is what it sounds like with it off. If I turn it second one up.
Get the speaker.
This is what it sounds like and looks like. No, you won't be able to hear it on camera.
Okay, right.
This is what it looks like visually. So you want to focus on.
Okay, yeah.
If you notice, there's also some movement in the low end. If you look, you got to really. Yeah. So there's some movement in the low end as well. See that? Now a hi-hat is supposed to be a hi-hat because it covers the high end spectrum. So you can tell that by the C7, C8, and C9 areas in the spectrum listed here in the parametric EQ2. It's not focusing properly. Yeah, but look, as you see, it's got the frequencies. You know, you've got a lot of bass frequencies in the high, mid, and mid range down. So what I've done, so I'm going to pause the camera and then you can see directly. I'm about to turn on the other one, and then I'm going to let you guys see this one to show you the difference. So, okay, pausing camera. This is with it on, and as you can see, there's nothing going on down here now. So I just discovered on the introductory hi-hats that with this turned off, because I was amplifying it so I could see the light in the spectrum by 12 decibels, sorry, 18 decibels, that the hi-hat in the mix is now too quiet. Sean's made all the adjustments that he's possibly going to make now, and I'm just going to make some fine tweaks. I don't think it punches through enough, so I'm going to turn that up just right so it goes in the middle of all these things, pretty much. I think it's better.
Let's do that now. Try it again. Give it lower.
Yeah?
Higher. Just give 5%.
5% is
Or 2%.
1%.
Try again.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Maybe one more. Yeah. That's too loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is the sample we used for the crash was very quiet already, which is why it looks like it's coming way above everything. But according to the levels, it only comes just as high as, on average, as like some of the other elements going on in the mix. So let's start from bar 9, which is where everything comes in. And let's see what it sounds like, because everything at the introduction, I'm just going to double check that now, actually sounds okay. Sector synth isn't too overpowering. Dun. Boom, boom. I think the sidechain needs changing a little bit on the 808, because it's kind of wom. I don't want more of a pom. So let's have a look, see what this is sidechaining. This is sidechaining number 4, which is the insert. What is insert? What? Okay, let's ignore that for a second. Insert. So what is that got in it? What is that playing? Oh, okay. That shouldn't be sidechaining. Oh yeah, it should be, yeah. It should be because... Okay. So what's going on here is when that introduction noise happens, the riser, That's going. We've got some overhanging 808s here. And that's how it comes in. So that makes sure that this ensures that this is coming in through the sound and through the mix clearly, even though other bass elements are going on. Because this does have some bass elements going on in it. Okay, so I'm going to rename this and color it pink because it's kind of like an embellishment. Insert, and I'm going to name it Riser. Okay, and I'm going to move it left. There you go, and that's moved over to track 16 now, using the shortcut Alt left, whilst the mixer insert is selected. Okay, getting back to the mix now. Yeah, the sidechain. So going to check that out. Is this the sidechain? This is going to snare 2. Nope, need a sidechain for the kick, which I believe is number 1. But nope, that's number 4. Let's try the bottom one. Nope, it's number 3. It's not very organised, this part. It's not very good. There you go. Sidechain number 1, I believe, is kick. There you go. So I want to just decrease the sustain on this. Okay. There is a reduction in the noise, but I think at this point it's a problem with the kick. The sidechain seems to be going all fine. I think initially I'm pretty happy with that. Just turn down the melody just by a little bit. And I think the choir is still a bit loud, so at the same time I don't want it to be weak, so if it's still weak when I turn it down, I might just increase the stereo width of it. Let's skip straight to it. Honestly, Sean, you've done an excellent job in doing the majority of the mixing work. We did some initial drafting mixing before, then we completely reset all of the knobs. I'm not sure if Sean told you about all of that, including in the channel rack. And we decided we're going to overhaul this, and that's what we have done today. So I'm going to run through it one more time. I'm going to pause the video while I do that, so that you guys don't have to keep listening to it. So I decided I'm happy with the mix. I think, Sean, you're happy with the mix as well?
Yeah.
So that's both of us decided on that. Then I went on to go, well, we don't have enough dynamics in this because okay, let me rephrase that. So I thought, oh, the kick sounds good throughout the main part of the song when the chorus and everything else is going on, but that doesn't apply during the introduction. It's overpowering. So I've added an automation clip here, so that it suits the rest of the. You can call this a dynamic element. I'm decreasing the volume in the introduction, and then I'm increasing it to what it is supposed to be in the mixer during, the chorus. I think this is the chorus. We haven't decided yet, but that's what we have. So this is what it sounds like. Actually, no, I'll save you it, but it is halving it. You can see by the levels here. If I skip to that, it's lower, and then. Definitely see that there is a higher level there, and it's not just that isn't just because everything's going on. If I increase the zoom on this, you can see that the volume doubles, near enough. So I want to say, well done, Sean, for working so well on the mixing over the last couple of days,
Yeah.
bit by bit. And yeah, in the next video, we will be working on some more of the dynamic elements that we can introduce into our mix. Because I mean, a couple of things I want to work on. I noticed this is a little bit too loud in the beginning. Look at the levels on that just on its own. So we're going to be doing something about that. That's going to be a little bit ear piercing during the start. So automation clips for patterns Crash 3 and Crash 2, as well as possibly the hi-hats, but I think we sorted those out. And then actually this is using a different pattern, but again, we'll have a look at this in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this does provide enough evidence for our track in the making.